Hey, what's happening? This is Motel Granite the Great for the Motel Granite Show. And normally I don't like to talk about gambling, but what I will do to try to help those that's gambling, if you want to use my information, my advice as a coach, I go by Bob Goodwin. I'm pretty knowledgeable about the way things go. And the first concept I will explain to you as I do week one in my picks is that the home team wins most of the time. Now, what I'm not going to do right now is the point spread and all of that type of stuff. But what I will let you know, most NFL games are under 4 points in terms of separation. 4 points is usually the difference. So point number one is the home team usually wins. And two, usually 4 points or less is the separation between both teams. So the Kansas City Chiefs are playing at home against the Baltimore Ravens. The Kansas City Chiefs are the world champions, two-time repeaters, and the Baltimore Ravens are a team that's on a mission, right? Baltimore has the Lamar Jackson, and since this game one really doesn't matter that much, I know normally I said the rule is Kansas City as the home team will win, but the revenge factor for Baltimore I think will kick in because this really doesn't matter. It's game one. Patrick Mahomes and them don't mind losing the first game, especially against Baltimore, who actually owes them for beating them in their building for the AFC Championship game. So I'm going to go with the road team this time. Say the Baltimore Ravens will win on the road as slight payback to Kansas City, and they'll let them have it. Second game is the Philadelphia Eagles, which we have deemed the Georgia Bulldogs senior program, where a lot of the Philadelphia Eagles players are Georgia Bulldogs, and they're playing against the Green Bay Packers. Now, the Eagles are at home. There's a young hotshot quarterback, Jordan Love, for the Green Bay Packers, who I actually love myself, no point intended, playing on words. He's actually amazing, but I do believe this time I'm going to have to represent the home team and think that the Philadelphia Eagles will find a way to win at home. So the Atlanta Falcons are playing against the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Falcons are with a new quarterback, some new players on their team, a rookie coach. They're starting off new, and they're playing against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is in my division with the Cleveland Browns. Mike Tomlin is notorious for winning games and being super successful. He's never had a losing season. I don't believe that the Atlanta Falcons can come out, block J.J. Watts or whatever, and bank on the fact that Russell Wilson or Justin Fields, the run game, and the Pittsburgh defense that's vaunted by Mike Tomlin will yield much space to the rookie coach, as well the young coach, as well as dominate. We don't know about the Atlanta quarterback, if he's brittle or if they'll have to bring in Michael to replace him. But I'm going to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers on the road. Buffalo Bills and the Cardinals. Both of these teams are somewhat bad, so I'm going to take Buffalo at home because they got Josh Allen. Chicago Bears, hotshot rookie quarterback coming out the gates against the Tennessee Titans. And the Bears are at home, but once again, I'm going to have to go with a little bit of veteran experience, which I think the Titans will have at the quarterback position. You have to give a rookie a chance to lose. He has a built-in excuse, so I'm going to go with the Titans on the road again. Cincinnati Bengals against the New England Patriots. Cincinnati has Joe Cool Burrow, who I think arguably could be one of the top 5 best quarterbacks in the National Football League. He should be healthy coming out the gate for game one. Cincinnati is playing at home, and the Patriots arguably could be one of the worst teams this season, maybe getting the number 1 draft pick next year. Give me the Cincinnati Bengals. Big. The Indianapolis Colts are playing against the Houston Texans. The Texans are on the road. C.J. Stroud is a hot shot. even though I know the coach still got Richardson. He's trying to get his wheels up under him. But C.J. Stroud already got his, and they're rolling. Give me the Texans on the road again. Miami Dolphins against the Jacksonville Jaguars. I went to the preseason game. I know it's preseason. I saw what Jacksonville did against the Atlanta Falcons. I know it was second and third teamers, but they look like they're ready to go. Phenom playing quarterback. So I'm going to take the Jacksonville Jaguars on the road against the Miami Dolphins. New Orleans Saints are playing against the Carolina Panthers. I'm going to take New Orleans at home. The Panthers haven't proven yet that they can win. They got a young quarterback, second year, but we'll see what happens. I'm going with the Saints. The New York Giants against the Minnesota Vikings. The Giants are at home, but they struggle quite a bit playing. The Vikings do well in the beginning, and then they fall off. So I'm going to take the Vikings on the road. The Los Angeles Chargers. This is one of the teams I'm intrigued by to get a chance to watch. New hotshot coach, Jim Harbaugh back in the league. Congratulations after winning the national championship and dipping with a bunch of controversy, but it is what it is. Sometimes you have to try and see if you can beat the fire and the smoke out of your outfit and get out of town. But they're playing against the Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders, and this is a division game for these guys starting right off the bat. I'm going to take the Chargers at home, and Jim Harbaugh starts off 1-0. Seattle Seahawks, they look pretty good coming out of preseason game that I saw them against my Cleveland Browns. They look like world beaters. I am aware preseason doesn't matter. I understand that. They're playing against the Denver Broncos. May have quarterback controversy. They may have a rookie starting or whatnot. Seattle is at home, so I'm going to take them with the 12th man. The Cleveland Browns, my Cleveland Browns against the Dallas Cowboys. My Browns are at home playing against the Dallas Cowboys. I always question my Cleveland Browns. I always do. We usually struggle coming out of the gates. I can't remember how many times we won game one. We're playing at home against the Dallas Cowboys. They just signed CeeDee Lamb. It could be a problem. I'm going to take the Dallas Cowboys on the road. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are at home against the Washington Commanders. You got a rookie playing. They're on the road. Give me the Buccaneers with Mayfield representing, considering they went to the playoffs and the NFC, went pretty deep. The Detroit Lions, who was amazing last season, are at home against the Rams. Now, the Detroit Lions are at home. They went deep into the playoffs in the NFC. I love their hard-nosed coach. I think that they have a chance to definitely come out 1-0. So I'm going to go with the Detroit Lions, take the home team as well. And those are all of the picks. So this is Coach Bob Goodwin.